Today I want to try to debunk 3 retirement myths for you based on my experience, my interactions with people, and I've had a lot. I've been retired for 5 years. My name is Joe. I'm currently 59 years old. Only can say that a couple more weeks. First myth I want to talk about is fear of running out of money. You hear this a lot. I went through this making the decision to retire. But I'm telling you, those that are planners, those that have for decades planned for this moment, use some software, use your Excel spreadsheets, ran it by other people. I'm telling you, once you make the decision to retire, that's the least of your concerns. Fear of running out of money. Yes, some people that get caught off guard, some people that get downsized, lose their job, has some health issues, that can happen. I don't want to diminish that. But I'm telling you, I can't list 2 people. I know one. I cannot list 2 out of the thousands that I've interacted with, thousands that is concerned about running out of money. So folks that are watching this channel, that are planning, organized, saving, I don't think it's going to be a concern of yours a year after you retire. I really don't think though. So I believe it's a myth. It's a possibility, but it's a myth for most people. That's unusual to hear. That's very unusual, but I'm telling you, it's been my experience, not just me personally, all my interactions. Okay, so that's myth number 1, fear of running out of money. Number 2, relevance. I hear this a lot. How am I going to be relevant in retirement? Well, folks, I'm here in the Pacific Northwest. There are some trees behind me that are probably 200 to 250 years old. They've been around a long time. They've seen a lot of people come and go on these trails. Get over it. Okay, relevance is an ego thing that I've struggled with over my years. I still struggle with just a little bit, but I'm getting past it. The cemetery is full of irreplaceable people. Focus on what's important, your values, your goals. Relevance changes. You know, your whole life you're trying to, as a teenager, you're trying to maybe differentiate yourself in the classroom or on the sports field. You're trying to accomplish things. You got this type A personality. You're trying to achieve this goal, this goal, this goal, this goal. You don't do that in retirement. You wake up, how do I enjoy the day? How do I enjoy the day? So relevance, not even on my radar, okay? I do a lot of things out of my personal interest. I make these videos, I write for magazines, I've written a book. All those things are on my schedule and my passion projects. If 3 people watch, I'll make the video, okay? I'll write the book, okay? Now, like for example, writing a book, I probably have sold maybe 1,500 copies of my book. It was not worth that. Financially, that was a loser move to write a book, but I wanted to, okay? So relevance. You're thinking incorrectly. 2-3 years after you retire, relevance is going to drop off as a priority. You want to be a great grandpa, grandma. You want to be a great neighbor. You want to be there to help and help others, volunteer, to give. You want to be there for your kids. Relevance and making an impact on the world, that's going to drop off for most people. Most people. There's been billions of people come before you, and everybody ends up dying. Right? 100 years later, doesn't matter what you accomplished the last 2, 3, 4 years of retirement. So relevance doesn't matter. That's a myth that you need relevance, okay? Number 3, I'm going to be bored in retirement. This one's, again, funny, but it's a huge transition. It was for me. I felt in my job, I was driving 100 miles an hour, making 15 decisions every 15 minutes. A lot of things going on, and I took pride in doing that. I can juggle a lot of things. When you retire, you slow down. I call it going from 5th gear, thinking of a automobile, down to first gear. Stroll through life. Don't run through life. Stroll, slow down. Bored? Not even close. I have so many interests, and these interests come and go. You don't have to have 5 interests and keep those for the rest of your retirement. Pick 3, drop off 2, pick up 3 more, drop off 4, whatever number you're at, and keep experimenting with things to do. I cannot imagine being bored. I get up, I exercise, I read some news. I got some links that I track news on. I watch a few YouTube videos. It's lunch. And then I try to accomplish something. Maybe it's I'm painting for Habitat. Maybe it's a volunteer activity. Maybe I'm soliciting money to improve our parks. Maybe I'm hanging out with friends, going out to dinner, or smoking some meat. Bored? Not even close. One of the things that I think is like a signal of that is how much TV I watch. I watch 10% of the television I watched pre-retirement. 10%. I'm not tired in the evening. I got things I want to accomplish, things I want to do, things I want to learn. Bored, I think the gateway drug for being bored, or sign, not drug, sign, is watching more and more and more TV. I'm watching less and less and less and less. So there you go. There's my 3 myths. Money, I'm going to run out of money in retirement. 2, I need relevance. How am I going to be relevant in retirement? Doesn't matter. Number 3, I'm going to be bored. No, you're not. It's Joe out.